Ow! Is everyone okay?
Of course we are.
Oh, hey! Our clothes are back to normal! Look! Huh? Shibu...
We're back.
We didn't come back ourselves, though. We must have been driven out by the Holy Grail. Did we lose? I know that, but... Huh? Mementos here in Shibuya? Is this what it meant by the fusion?
What's going on here? What is... God, how come they're not seeing any of this at all?
What the hell?
To think this would happen.
No way! You gotta be shitting me!
Huh? What is this, a dream?
The hell is this? What's going on? Kaoru. Kaoru!
Is this scenery? For real?
What on earth? This is impossible. Why doesn't anyone notice this?
Damn, looks like I should take this seriously. Huh? No way! Wait, what the... What's this pink stuff? Huh? No. Something wrong has happened to the world.
Huh? What's going on here?
What the hell's happening here?
I can't believe this. Why is everyone acting normal? Don't they see this? I hope those kids are safe.
Unbelievable. This isn't a world inside a game, right? Everyone else isn't seeing this?
Man, what great weather. Want to go for a drive?
Hello. Yes, it's about tomorrow's preliminary meeting.
The announcement for the new smartphones tonight.
What were the Phantom Thieves all about anyway?
Oh man, hearing that brings back memories. I feel so dumb for even believing they existed.
It was fun news, though. Well, I doubt anyone believes they're around anymore.
Why isn't anyone noticing this abnormality?
It's probably because they don't feel that it's odd.
Hey, what's wrong?
Oh, I feel woozy. Futaba, grab on! Anchan? Is this by the Holy Grail too?
That son of a bitch! God damn it! What's this creepy ass shit about? Ah! Ah! My hand!
Ryuji! This can't be real, right?
What is happening to us?
No! No! My body's disappearing! Don't tell me.
Indeed, this isn't my doing. You imbeciles are about to disappear from the people's cognition.
That damn voice!
Mementos and reality have become one. Thus those who have disappeared from cognition cannot exist anywhere.
Disappear my ass! What the hell? Yeah! Is this really it?
No! No! Morgana, where did we go wrong? Is this all my fault? Because I brought you all there?
No, it's not your fault, Morgana. Don't worry about it.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. The mission's a failure.
Oh, I had a bad dream that I had to split this day into 2 parts.
Your rehabilitation was not carried through. It appears I have underestimated you.
What happened?
You incompetent prisoner! The assistance that we provided was all for naught.
Humans are more apathetic and more foolish than I had thought them to be. The world will soon see its ruin.
Am I dead?
You have lost the game. You
Oh, that
wanted
explains
to
it.
bring change to mankind as a trickster, but it seems that was too much for you. In accordance to the game's rules, the defeated must pay a price. Your life is forfeit. I sentence you to be executed.
Okay, it's just as bad as it sounds.
God's decree is absolute. My experiment has come to naught. Everything is over. Grant that man a swift death.
If that's what our master wishes. It just means that you weren't an upstanding prisoner. That may be true, but...
What is the matter? Carry out his sentence at once.
Are we really going to kill him? Don't falter now! It's all his fault for losing the game! All right, inmate. We now proceed to the execution of your sentence.
Where'd my teammates go? Oh, yeah. It probably is a little bit more stern. The way he said it. I need to do something.
How insolent. To think you'd still show your rebellious will after all that. Ready, Justine? If our master orders so, then it cannot be helped. Let us show our strength to this prisoner who just doesn't know when to give up. Understood. Death to the criminal.
That doesn't sound good.
Don't resist, inmate. Just accept your sentence. One's final moments should be spent in good grace.
It's okay, I leveled up. Oh. They're not even allow me down.
Take this. This power. Caroline, it's as I thought.
What's the matter?
Oh, the legs.
Are you going against
Every single time it weirds me out.
Eat this.
I do like how one is physical and one is magical. Pretty neat.
No, this isn't right. Our duty isn't to kill him. Caroline! What gives? Why am I doubting myself? Is there another duty
Ow.
left to us?
Oh, that's the worst thing about these orange sodas. These orange vanilla sodas.
I believe I ordered his execution.
Master, have you forsaken humanity? We are wardens, those who rehabilitate prisoners.
What?
Something speaks to me in my mind. Our true duty is not to kill. Help!
Hmm? Hear someone's voice.
Please, help!
This voice. I feel like I've heard it somewhere before. What should I do?
What should you do? Our desire is for you to complete your true rehabilitation. We are not executioners. That is the truth we had forgotten. We've decided. We will not forsake humanity. Your right eye and my left. It's as if they're the same, yet mirrored. Now is the time for our wish to be realized. I finally remember how we were torn apart.
You remember? Sorry, I forgot I was muted.
We were originally one. Yet we were torn asunder into halves by malevolent intent. So we were captives, same as you. Huh. To think we'd learn that truth from a prisoner. Let us reclaim our true form.
Oh, that's why they brought out
Hey,
fusion machine.
we'll give you your last job. Be thankful and obey. You must fuse us together with your own hands.
That'll turn you back? Well, I guess we're fusing them, so.
It's time you return the favor for us assisting with your growth. Do it with care. Now, fuse us!
Alright, time to save you. The first time I recorded this, I accidentally skipped this scene because I'm like, oh, that's another fusion. Okay.
My name is Lavenza. I was torn apart by a malevolent will and took the form of those twins. I sought help before my body was split in two.
Malevolent will?
If we lose you, the path to the Holy Grail will forever be closed. That's why you must recall the truth once more. And I beg of you, please, save us.
Sorry, I'm yawning. It's like 2 in the morning.
I knew that you would make it thus far. And to the scoundrel who has swindled my master's name, your lies shall work no longer now that my sight has been restored.
The game isn't over yet.
Oh, hey.
Whether the human world is left as is, or destroyed and rebuilt, it is all sport to me.
Be careful.
If you're not Igor, then...
If I were to put it into words that you can comprehend, I am the Holy Grail that grants wishes.
Yeah, that sort of makes sense. It's the same voice actor.
No, it may be more accurate to say that I am a god who responds to desire and holds dominion over man. I hoped seeing a righteous thief vanquish evil would spur mankind to change their own indolent hearts. However, the result is, as you know, the masses have made it so none of it has transpired. Humans should be met with ruin. You brought forth that answer. But to be frank, inmate, I believe it may be worth re-evaluating you. A human has reached the Holy Grail and has seen through my true identity. You've surprised the god that I am often enough. That cannot be done by a foolish commoner. You truly were a prisoner that did not bore me.
I am thou.
Oh, thanks.
Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the fool.
Thanks, Lavenza. I think I probably got that. Yeah, she was the voice the entire time. Cause like, oh, it sounds similar to the Wardens, but it's not really. It's like, oh, it's because it's actually...
Alright.
Okay, Vishnu. Vishnu?
Perhaps observing you a while longer may prove amusing. I shall grant you an opportunity to make a deal with me. Should you wish it, I shall return the world to its prior state, one rampant with distorted masses.
Okay, so I just looked it up. It is pronounced Vishnu. It's not Vish.
You forcefully
Vish.
dragged him into the metaverse and imposed an ordeal he did not deserve. Yet you still intend on toying with him?
The Phantom Thieves will be praised and gain fame. The world will escape ruin
Oh, whoops.
as well. What say you?
Keep popping my jaw and it like freaks out the microphone. However, people will remain trapped. Yeah. What was the other one? Could it be telling the truth? If I agree to this, the ruined city will return to normal. However, the people will remain trapped, abandoning their ability to think for themselves. Is that really how the world should be? I refuse.
Well said.
Such irredeemable foolishness. You choose death for yourself. Very well. I have no need for you.
I can't remember how he says it in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That's like the perfect way to say, I refuse. Oh, hey, Igor.
Master!
Oh, hey, it's his original voice.
Oh my. It's been quite a while since I last stepped foot in this place.
So if you don't know, people were kind of worried because I can't remember if it was the English. Yeah, the English or Japanese voice actor, but one of them died before the production of this game could end. And so they decided that they were going to record And so it's kind of funny though. It's like, oh, we got a new voice actor in it. He sounds completely different. It's like, oh, that's kind of weird. And then it goes back to his original voice at the end. It's like, oh, that was planned.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Hi, Igor.
My name is Igor. I am pleased to make your acquaintance.
He is the rightful master of this Velvet Room, the true aid on your journey.
It may be difficult for you to understand this all at once.
If I were to summarize this, the fake has left, and the real has returned.
Indeed.
My master has returned, and you won against that malevolent god's temptation. Thus, you may be able to save this world that is headed towards certain ruin. However, it will prove difficult to win against him with your power alone.
So what should I do? Ow!
You must release your teammates, with whom you've shared your conviction.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter.
They have not necessarily expired yet. Just as you were trapped here, they should be confined somewhere as well. Since you've deepened your bond with them, I am certain you can release them. Once they, the Phantom Thieves, are all gathered here, we will tell you everything.
Now go forth, to the people whom you should be facing the truth with.
Yeah, so welcome. It is December 25th, and I decided that I was going to split the day up. I should have actually split it to show the fake ending, because the fake ending is kind of neat, but I didn't really feel like doing that, and it would probably take another 3 hours to record that, and I'm currently recording the day before it's supposed to come out. So, no. So, I wanted to talk a little bit before going on, about a very distinct thing that I noticed playing through the series the first time. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep walking in a circle. And it has to do with the attendant, because a lot of the stuff around Lavenza is really interesting, because if you don't know, the attendants of the Velvet Room are directly shaped to reflect the main character's state of mind, where it's you have Elizabeth, who is kind of a fish out of water that doesn't really understand what's going on around her. But when she does know what's going on, she is very confident. She's very she understands the situation very well. Likewise, in Persona 3, you can also find what was his name? Oh, why am I blanking on his name? That is not good. I knew this. I was Theodore. I was like, why is this so hard? So you have Theodore, who is sort of the same, and probably a little bit more into that fish out of water sort of like mentality. But it's also really interesting because the way you get Theodore is you pick the female option in the re-release of 3. And one of the more interesting aspects of that version is that you can play as a female, and you get a male attendant. And then in Persona 4, you get Margaret, who is kind of cold and standoffish, but she is very knowledgeable in a lot of different things, and is in some ways I'm trying not to say too much about the character specifically, but she does share a lot of personality traits with the main character, Yu, spelt Y-U, because to make it a little bit more complicated, I guess. Well, for the American audience at least. And a lot of the attendants basically have this sort of thing because, I was wondering which door it was, and it turns out that it's actually the unnamed one, because it goes from 0 to 13, and then what would be 14 or 15 is the one we go through. Interesting. I didn't actually notice that. So, in this game, Lavenza is split up into two, one more passive and one more aggressive. And it's really interesting because, in some ways, it really does reflect upon Joker, who, when I first started playing the game, I noticed this, and I definitely started noticing it with the dialogue options I was choosing throughout the game, that they try to steer it almost like Joker has some sort of split personality disorder. Although I don't really think it's really called that anymore, but you kind of understand what I mean. Whenever he is in the actual Joker outfit, he acts slightly differently than when he's in Shibuya and when he's in the Velvet Room. And I just find that really interesting that that the whole Velvet Room thing kind of closes off with Lavenza fusing back in the two of them just after Joker appears in the Velvet Room. Kind of, I don't want to say melding the two together, but because I feel like anything that was leading towards that doesn't really translate too well. Not like it didn't actually translate too well in game, but it's more like they didn't want to actually go down that route. But the remnants of it are still there. And I might be asking, we're 27 minutes into the video, why have you gone on so long about this? Mostly because I feel a personal connection to that sort of thing, and it honestly made this story feel a little bit more close to home. A little bit. But either way, we should probably get going. We have our party members to break out. So yeah, let's go in order in counterclockwise fashion from the top around. Okay, here's Makoto. Ah, Joker. What a relief you're safe. Same goes for you. Huh? By the way, why have you remained in your Phantom Thief attire while I'm back in regular clothes? Could this mean that the will of rebellion is no longer with me? I mean, that may be true. We have to fight that Holy Grail again, right? Could you imagine defeating it, Joker? That monster has the support of the masses, and with it nearly an infinite amount of power. No matter which way I approach the subject in my head, nothing points to our victory. I'm not too confident either. I mean, I think I finally genuinely understand the pain my father and sister were burdened with. Victory against a single criminal is meaningless. The true enemy is society itself. And even against that foe, you still have to try to somehow emerge victorious. I don't know what to do. Well, I'll be here for you. Joker. You're right. It's a bad habit of mine. The more critical the situation, the less I want to rely on others.
You're right.
Regardless, this isn't a situation with a straightforward answer. Even if there is no clear solution, I just have to make one with my own two hands. Before you guys came along, my life was defined by rules set on a path of someone else's choosing. But only a true loser would live such a rigid life. I will win. Even if it means going up against the entire world.
I'm very sorry.
I'm okay. My resolve was shaken, but I'm stronger now. I want people of the world to see what you've shown me. Well, let's go then. Right.
Thank you. Having teammates you can trust is a great feeling. Shall we go? We can't let our last big job end in failure.
Right.
Hey.
Hey. Is anyone else locked up in this place as well? Seems so.
I see.
Then it could be that they're all in the same state I was earlier. Joker, there doesn't seem to be any shadows around here. I'll just wait somewhere nearby. In the meantime, I ask that you save everyone else. I'm sure they need your help more than anything. And, I think it'd be best if you go alone for now. Yeah, fine. Next stop is Yusuke? Yeah. As you can tell, I've done this a few times. I'll explain later. Joker, as expected, you appear to be safe. However, where exactly are we? Outside the Velvet Room. The Velvet Room? I'm not sure I understand. I mean, at first I was surprised to see the masses chained up in a prison, yet here I am as well. Considering the state of the real world, it's hard to say that we were even remotely helpful. This situation, can we truly handle such horrid circumstances? All the Phantom Thieves do is change the hearts of others. However, the world outside has become a veritable hell. Nothing within our power can fix that. You giving up? I'm merely acknowledging how powerless I am. People of this world decide their enslavement. That isn't all. They screamed at us for attacking the Holy Grail. Defended it even. Even the criminals whose hearts we changed became meek followers of the Holy Grail because of us. Were we truly that foolish, risking our lives for a result no one desired? Well, why were you fighting?
Do you mean...
That's right. It wasn't just for recognition of those who were helping. My purpose lies elsewhere. When we first met, you continued to impose yourself on me no matter how much I pushed you away. I will forever treasure what you did for me. Very well. Just as art is meant to break boundaries, people should be saved even if they frown upon it.
Okay.
I will not allow the justice I believe in be shaken any further.
I'm in your debt.
Yeah. Allow me to thank you again, Joker. Being by your side truly gives rise to the greatest ideas. We should get moving.
Yes.
Yes, we can afford to leave reality. We cannot afford to leave reality in the hellish state it's currently in. I'll make use of my role as an artist to paint over the distortions of society.
Well then, time to go and see this through. I'll witness with my own two eyes that this world isn't bound by some holy grail. Well then.
Are the others here as well? I see, just as I thought. In that case, I'll remain here on standby. I'll ask that you save the rest of our teammates. Yep. Anne and Haru should be up here. Yep. Oh, Joker. Thank goodness you're safe. More or less. I mean, sure are impressive. So we're not in heaven after all. Whoops. That means the hell that shit we were turned into was real. I'm so weak. Ah, dang it, I keep... When I thought I was gonna die, I started trembling. I was just so scared. At that moment, nothing mattered. The justice of our actions was the last thing on my mind. It's okay. I was scared too. Joker, you kept going through a plan that might have ended up killing you. Yet look at me. I've always said that I've been doing this for other people, but that didn't get me far. No wonder we lost. Maybe I should have just behaved myself and stayed out of all this. Well, what about Shio? I mean, that's... You're right. I could never abandon her. If I whine like this now, I'd just be betraying Shio. No, I would be betraying myself as well. I could never forget how I felt that day. I never want anyone to have to go through what I did. I've made up my mind. I'm gonna keep looking forward. Things like dying or losing aren't important right now. All that matters is that I don't return to my old self. And I'll never make this mistake like that again, I swear it.
Seriously, thank you.
Thanks, Joker. You really helped me remember what's really important. I seriously treasure being able to be a part of your team. Oh, break time's over, Anne. Gotcha. It'd be a disgrace to the Royal Suit's name if we didn't take such a big treasure.
We're going to put an end to this, aren't we? Let's go!
Yeah. Almost kind of feels like that entire part is supposed to be voice acted. Because it,
Hey.
all of it just basically moves from one scene to another. Instead of having that little, like, bouncing point.
Hey.
Okay, you're gonna wait here. And here's Haru.
My.
Ah! You're safe. Oh, thank goodness. More or less. And on top of that, you came to rescue me. You really are an amazing person, Joker. Considering everything that happened in the city, I wonder if the citizenry is okay. Although, it seems we're the only ones able to see it. You know, the moment I disappeared, I honestly thought I was about to die. But part of me wasn't afraid. I knew that was all I could do. All that I could do was look forward to apologizing to my father face to face. Honestly, I thought I had changed, but I realize now that I still have no control over my life. It just makes me sick. I'm sorry. I know you don't want to deal with my whining. You're gonna try and defeat that thing again, aren't you? Don't push yourself to get made to come along. You could always leave me here and I'll just, if I slow you down. You control your life now. I mean, that's...
Yes.
That's right. I was forced to think you could abandon me. Even if I think there are times where I think there is nothing I can do, I'll never stop fighting for you or our team. I won't give up anymore.
This is exactly what we're hoping for.
Just as I betrayed my restored father before, I will betray my boring former self now.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joker. Before I met you, I had a great admiration for the Fan Thieves of Justice. And it turned out that you were exactly the person I always imagined you'd be.
This is the second time you've rescued me. I've secretly longed for a situation like this.
The in jail part or me talking to you part? we should get going either way.
We haven't lost yet.
Yeah, the others are here. Okay. Why is it that, like... maybe it's just... it's like... Maybe it's just because maybe it's because I'm a weird person without a preference, but it's like, why is it that all of the party members are just like... Do you know what? Never mind. I'm gonna just cut that train of logic, like, at the past, and I'm gonna just keep going without realizing how to make a good metaphor. Or turn a phrase? Whatever. Hey, Ryuji. Yeah. Looks like we're both somehow still alive and kicking. But where at? Outside the Velvet Room. Velvet? Well, this prison cell makes me feel like, you know, when we first met. Remember how Shibuya was all effed up just now? But like, no one was seeing any of it. No, it's more like they didn't want to see any of it. What the heck? So even all of them who were suffering and cheering for us to come help them, in reality they would have just had everything just stay the way it was. Did what we were doing have any meaning at all? I mean, of course it did. You're so freaking tough. I mean, you know, back when I thought we were gonna die without learning the truth about all this, kind of felt for the first time we maybe hadn't been doing the right thing. That maybe we deserved to lose. You get me? No, I don't know. Well, now that I'm thinking about it, I started all this because of how pissed off I was. Maybe it's never been about whining or anything like that. Maybe all I was doing was just continuing my own defiance. So you're giving up?
Huh?
Akira?
I see.
You're right. I get it now. We're doing this to make sure people don't gotta go through the same crap we did. It doesn't matter if they think we're just or not. We gotta do what we believe in. It's not like people think much of me anyways.
All right.
I'm gonna dash through this the only way I know how. It's got me out of prison just like before. Thanks. You know, it's kind of embarrassing to say this, but I'm real glad I met you. Alright. I'm done getting my butt kicked. He acts like he's some kind of god. I ain't gonna feel good until we deal with it.
Let's head out. We're gonna take down that asshole, yeah?
Yeah. Sorry, the microphone's kind of sensitive right now, so like whenever I tap it just like freaks out.
Hey.
Hold on, you think the others are locked up too? Yeah, I'm doing that.
We'll
Okay, I'll just be here.
Hmm?
Oh, Joker. I'm relieved. Looks like we're both still alive. I'm glad you're safe too. Am I really safe though? Shibuya, what happened? And where are we? Outside the Velvet Room. Velvet Room? That name sounds pretty kick-ass. I mean... I guess my fears turned out to be true. The real world is a scary place. Pain like this can never reach you if you just keep yourself cooped up indoors. Who am I to think that I could just tell people what to do? I mean, I used to be a shut-in myself. I just want to go home. But even that would be tough now. Giving up would be too painful. You know, I think I've changed. I don't know when it happened, but I can't. I just can't let people suffer like this, even if I don't know them personally. So what now? Honestly, this all seems like a bit too much. But, what do you want?
Oh yeah.
My heart's been set from the start. I don't want to wait from any of this. I ran away from my mom's death for so long, I misunderstood it. everything was just too painful for me to handle. But I never want to be left in the dark again. It's probably my persona is a little bit special. Because I want to learn the truth, and that's how I really feel.
Alright, let's do it!
Well, I've come this far. I'll follow you to wherever you go on my own 2 feet. Unless I'm floating in my persona, and then just kind of drifting behind you. You have such a strong heart, Joker. Save me yet again. Thanks. I'm so happy. Like, so much that I can't even express it with my normal words. Anyway, we're going up because of God. I couldn't even leave my own room before, but now we're gonna be to God. I'm so pumped. Wait a second, I just noticed I gotta have here on my own.
Ta-da! A real jailbreak!
Well, break time's over, kid.
Oh, you're quick to act. That's what makes you dependable. Alright, time to get back at it!
Seems you've managed to save up all your teammates. Now then, please get out of this room at once.
Huh? What?
Huh? What was that voice just now? I mean, was that the last one? Well, except for Morgana. What do you mean you couldn't find him? I've looked at that final line from like several party members and they're all great.
Who are they?
My name is Igor. I am the master of the Velvet Room.
I am Lavenza, a resident of this place as well. We have been waiting for all of you. Velvet Room? My master has just been released from a long period of imprisonment. His powers have not fully returned. Though it may be presumptuous of me, I will speak on his... Hey, where's Morgana? Would you like to see him?
I mean, of course we do.
He's right over there.
That's where you were hiding?
I was born here. It was to dispel an evil being from man's spiritual world. Mona? My role was to find the trickster and help him defeat it. That's why I was created here by my master.
Indeed.
I really remember everything. When this place was about to be taken over, my master gathered the last traces of mankind's hope. He mustered up his remaining strength to make me.
The entity that calls itself a god is a malevolent will that forces man into everlasting servitude. It hopes to attain eternal peace by filling reality with those who have stopped thinking for themselves. That is the ruin of man that this evil god envisions.
I, don't get what you're saying at all.
Oh, be quiet and listen! We don't have much time left!
Wait a moment. The Holy Grail is a god? I was wondering why it had a will of its own, but... Are you implying that it isn't a treasure?
No. As the distorted desires of the masses, it is most certainly the core of Mementos itself. Then, did the treasure become a god because people wish to be ruled over? That is correct. To decide the fate of the world, it chose 2 people with potential and pitted them against each other. One, Goro Akechi, incited the masses' distortion. Had he won, the world would have been destroyed and remade. The other was a trickster who would stand up against this. That was him.
If he won, the human world would be left as is. Those were the conditions of the game. At least, that's what should have happened.
That malevolent being knew that a revolution would not occur within indolent humans. After all, it is the masses' distorted desires incarnate. However, my true master believed in humanity. He believed that a trickster would rise among the people and accomplish this change. But that evil entity laughed at the prospect and sought to prove the powerlessness of man with the game. And he had great potential, which is why it approached him. It helped train the trickster only to cast him into despair, using the masses who rejected their savior. This was likely its means to nip in the bud anything that would pose a threat. Now that I think back to when I was separated, I felt a disagreement to the word rehabilitation. Of course I did. It was just a means for the Fake to keep you under surveillance.
Basically, this guy was dragged into a game where the evil god rigged the outcome.
Damn it! What the hell?
Your real world has already been fused with mementos. You do not exist because reality is replete with the cognition of those who deny the Phantom Thieves. It can be said that the world is one step away from the evil god's machinations. However, there is still hope. Now that the evil god's identity has been exposed, you can see your rehabilitation to its completion. Only you can leave this prison and save this distorted world and its captive people. Young man, guided by Morgana and worthy of the trickster name, you must challenge the evil god and reclaim your existence in reality. Are you up to the task?
Of course. So I've just been doing stuff off the side while this very long scene takes place.
Sure this time.
Excellent. There is nothing to fear. You already possess the strength to oppose this evil god. I am truly looking forward to this.
Our mutual friend knows where the exit is. Morgana, please guide them, and thank you for all that you've done. It's a cruel responsibility that's been cast upon you.
I will accept your words of appreciation fully when everything is over. Now follow me!
Okay. And with that, we are finally... Oh wait, there's still one more part.
This way!
Okay, what's Morgana? He's like a little... He's like jittering up the stairs like... Is this? One heck of a door. That's our exit. Come on, let's go.
Huh? We're back in Shibuya again? Oh, right. This is where we were when our bodies disappeared.
Seems like people still haven't realized that this abnormality has taken over the city.
Look, the door we just came through. If I remember correctly, this is that quarantine cell.
That's right. It was actually the Velvet Room, which had been swallowed by the distortions. You did say you were born in there. It makes so much sense now.
Wait, so if we came out of there, does that mean we're the criminals? No, it's more like him, since he was kept in here.
Most likely, Joker had been under the malicious guidance of the evil god for quite some time. The Velvet Room originally existed to nurture the human mind. But after it was taken over, it was sealed inside that bastard's nest. Inside mementos.
Mona? More importantly...
You're shining. It's probably because my memories have returned. I know what my duty is now.
Whoa. Do you see something? Shining? Wait a sec. What's with those weirdly dressed guys?
I feel like I've seen those costumes before.
Oh, aren't they the Phantom Thieves? I kind of remember seeing a silhouette of them on a jumbo screen in the city.
The Phantom Thieves?
Oh yeah, that's right. I completely forgot about them.
This is different from how it was before. Do they see us?
It doesn't seem to be everyone, though. Only a handful of people in this large crowd.
Maybe it's because of Mona's light.
Either way, they remember the Phantom Thieves! Oh, the key of hope.
Mona, guide us. Where must we go?
Over there. The bastard from earlier should be in that temple.
Okay. Now with all that out of the way, I'm gonna just mute them the music because I fear copyright and I don't want to re-upload this video. Okay, what's up, Lavenza? I wouldn't have regained my true form if it wasn't for you. In order to repay that debt, allow me to assist you and your teammates here. Please come to me if you are injured. I'll heal your wounds. Okay. So, we got things to talk about when it comes to personas. I just got some cards sitting on my table right now. Okay. First off, wait, wrong one. Not that one either. We made Alice. I was actually forgetting Alice for some reason. It was mostly because when I was getting a bunch of personas, I hadn't finished Death yet. And on my original recording of this, which failed, I was looking at my totals after making Vishnu, and I was like, wait a second, why am I still at like 98? It's like, I'm supposed to be at 99 because I still have yet to make the New Game Plus. The New Game Plus persona. So, what am I doing? So I was saying there was like, oh, okay, I still have to make that. Why did I back out that far? So, as you can see, her stuff is Curse. She has the high chance for instant kill, and she has Demonic Decree, which I brought down from Beelzebub, which I technically don't need anymore. So what I did off screen before this was make a save, which 2 hours. That was mostly because I left it idling for a long period of time, in which now not only are several of these leveled up a little bit more, they're a little bit better. Okay, so Alice is the same. Arda is now max level, and I got rid of the ailment stuff, and I basically put all the nuke amp and single hit nuke as well, so this can feel a little bit more cohesive. I put Pantaray on Vishnu because Vishnu also has Vacuum Wave, which is the severe to all foes. So basically I combine both of those together. Can't remember if I changed anything here. Oh yeah, I put it so that Regenerate and Invigorate are both on here. I think I was also going to put Ailment Boost. Wait, no, I put Ailment Boost on him. There we go. And that is effectively it. There was no reason to do anything else. So I'm going to use Vishnu for the first little bit so I can show off Vacuum Wave. But I should also probably show off Alice because I'm going to be using this for the final boss. Because 3 instances of 2 nulls and a drain. 2 repel, 1 drain, 1 null. I might actually just use Odin for a large part of it, but at the end of the day, that's what I've done. I used a lot of money to do that. I could have maxed them all out, but I didn't really feel like it. So, another thing is the name of this area. Qliphoth World, which, if you know anything about the Qliphoth, aka the Tree of Life, yeah, you should probably know what's at the top of this. No spoilers for its actual name, but like, hey, if you don't know what's at the top of this, oh well. Can you see that further in? That's the temple. It's nice knowing there aren't going to be any traps or anything this time. Alright, let's get moving. There are going to be some chests to grab on the way up. None of them have actually interesting stuff. I just want to grab them to show where they are. I still think they all should have had healing items instead of armor and stuff. I mean, could you imagine if they actually hid the ultimate items for Joker in this final area? Hey, what's up? I'm sensing something up ahead. Guess we can't go waltzing in there. What do you say, Joker? Nah, push onwards.
Careful! Enemy incoming! It's pretty dangerous.
Hey, Gabriel.
Sounding from your cells is forbidden. Return to your prison post-haste. Those who wish to disturb society shall be slain on the very spot they stand.
You're the one who's disturbing it!
Dissenters must be destroyed.
It's useless trying to reason with this guy. Let's beat him and break through here.
Yeah, so as you can tell, because we're going up against a god of control, he's gonna have the archangels backing him. So let us just take him out. All of the archangels are gonna have pretty heavy defenses, but their big strength is that they are null to light and other instant kill attacks. So there's that. Okay, this is actually a really good time. Instead of showing that one off, I show off Demonic Decree, I believe. But let's show off Die For Me. Such a weird move.
You're mine.
Joker, you missed?
Such a good looking move. Sucks that it's kind of terrible. Okay, you did the actual smart thing instead of just summoning two guys.
Let's go.
Okay. No, I don't think I apologized enough for how loud my throat is when I swallow. 'Cause holy crap.
What was that? The city! What's going on here?
It seems they finally realized their lives are in danger.
Took them long enough.
I can't believe they didn't notice until the danger was so close to them. Things are going to get even worse from here on out. The entire city has stopped functioning. At least they can still panic for now.
If people still don't act for themselves after seeing all this, I'm sorry, but they're hopeless.
In any case, let's head to the temple.
Okay. And then I'm gonna... Whoops, that's not where my mouse is. Mute that. Okay, Morgana. You are gonna spread heal. Did I actually remember to move everything over? Yes, okay. Look over there. Seems the guards have appeared. People in the city recognize this, so it's only natural we draw the enemy's attention as well. Well, they could bring it on. I'm starting to get fired up. Before we continue, I'm gonna shift back to Vishnu. Okay. The because we're max level, there we go. Gonna try to do as few battles as possible. But yeah, it makes a lot of sense that an arbiter of law is using the law. Oh gosh. Okay, cool. I'd be worried if it wasn't actually weak to anything. Ah, it's such a great scarf. It's like an incredibly long stocking. It's pretty good. Wait a second. This doesn't go anywhere. Okay. And then up and forward. Ready to go? Yep. There we go.
Halt, rebels! I shall not allow you to continue forth.
Come on, let's beat this one too.
Can't remember this one's name.
Notice the Phantom Thieves if we just make ourselves seen. That's exactly what we want.
So we're dealing with some cards right now. 1 second. Okay, Raphael. Right.
Prepare yourself.
Let's go.
Give us accuracy and evasion. Let's show off Vacuum Wave. So it raised its defense and attack, and then its attack again. Okay. To raise all of our attacks.
This is my other self. Prepare yourself.
Super move. Ultra charge.
Good call, Futaba.
Ravage them.
And then it removes our buffs. Oh, because now he's gonna attack. I always forget what the animation for this one is. Or reds. Missiles. Okay, cool.
What's going on? Where are the police? Hey, that person, they just disappeared. They turned into some kind of black fog.
Well, everything's looking kind of pear-shaped. Let's keep heading up. I believe this one's another Abaddon. Nope, just Kali's.
No psychokinesis. Attack with something else. I'll use my persona.
We're gonna have you to heal us instead.
Thank you.
Okay. Wait, I forgot to mute the audio. I always forget that. Such a good sound effect. Oh wait, they reflect that. Right again. Nope. Got it. You know, I probably should have asked for something, but oh well. Not like we actually need money anymore. I mean, the only reason for us to actually use money would be to purchase treasure. Purchase treasure demons to and strengthen up the personas we already have. Oh gosh. Position hack. Good job, Futaba. I don't think it will take them all out, but it will probably take out the Torn Kings, yeah. Mara speaks. Got an item? No, I don't want you. Odd morsel. You do better than that. Oh. And if I remember, this guy is weak to wind. Yeah. Well, not really weak to wind, I guess. Okay. Let's do a quick heal using Morgana. On the bright side, we haven't actually been knocked down from ambush yet. There we go. Okay. Everything's going pretty smoothly, all things considered. Where the heck is my mouse? Okay. Seems we're getting closer to the temple. We're getting closer to another enemy. It's getting a strong reading up ahead. I already healed myself, so this should be okay. Believe this one is... Oh, whoops. No, I'm gonna have them talk.
Hold. I have not the intention of fighting you, children of man. Return from whence you came. Proceeding further shall only serve to shorten your lives. I advise you not as a guardian, but out of the mercy of my heart.
Mercy? Don't make me laugh. If you had mercy, you'd never be doing this to the world.
Ah, greet me with weapons in hand. Meseemeth I have no choice. I shall take personal responsibility for the misconduct of my children.
I believe this is Gabriel? Because I think the last one we encounter is Michael. Yeah, Gabriel. Got it. Hmm. They seem resistant to Almighty.
This is my other self. Crush them, Kamususa no!
You did it, Fox.
Huh. Appears that they are weak to critical hits.
You're mine.
Should work. Oh. It's not good. Oh, there we go. Not making the joke. Just gonna move on.
Does anyone know where my friend is? He was right next to me!
No! A person disappeared right in front of my eyes.
Please, save us! Someone! Anyone!
I'm not surprised there's so many powerful enemies here. Indeed, though they may not be the true servants of God, they do live up to that moniker. Ow, my throat. I wonder if the people in the city are okay. Hope so. Given what's happening to the world, no one can be considered a stranger anymore. Yeah, that's why we can't lose. There's only one thing we gotta do. Well said, Leon. Let's keep going. Okay, let's go to Morgana. Spread heal. Before we go on, because we're probably gonna have to take out both of them, we might as well use one of our curries. Oh, I should probably explain. So I've actually done the final boss already. As you can see, I've already got the achievement for it. And one of the things that is vaguely nagging on me is the fact that you can't actually use the spread SP. Yeah, you can't use the spread SP in battle, and that's kind of weird. Then I'm going to use... Is there any other move I hadn't actually shown off? I don't think so. Oh yeah, I never got the heavy one attack. While I do this, while the next cutscene plays, I'm probably going to... gosh, my mouse. It's freaking out because there's stuff in between it and my actual, like, computer. Yeah. Wait, no, not that one. There we go. Yeah, so I might just use the SP items when I can. Where are they? Whoops. Uh-oh. Good job, Futaba. Man, I can't wait. I can't wait to see that being Futaba's finishing move instead of just defaulting to Joker. There it is. The only useful item. A Soma. I believe this one is Michael. Gotta keep climbing. It's not gonna be easy though. I've got another one of those angel things coming up. Oh, so I pass this stair. Wait. Readings are off the charts. That must be because it's a final guardian. I expect it will be the most powerful of them all. Well, old Joker, you really think you can do this? Got no other choice. There we go.
How unexpected. To think you would slay every archangel and arrive before me.
So that means you're the last one who's gonna get in our way.
Dare you destroy the very ruler you wished for? Humans are truly arrogant.
Not everyone wants that thing ruling over us.
Wish you to be free? Love you diversity? Since the dawn of time, man hath failed to put an end to quarrel. Now they finally desire a strong ruler. What justice have you in disturbing that wish?
Like granting that wish is justice either. How can you say people are free when they're chained up in prisons in this broken world? If someone has lost their way, it's our job to help them come to their senses.
So, you commit any degree of sacrilege for your justice. You are beyond salvation!
You know, it, the way that there are 4 mini-bosses coming up, it makes me kind of think that at some point they were going to do this, but it was going to be reversed in, like, direction, going straight down. You know, like that final section where you were walking down to that room? I thought they were going to put the 4 horsemen there in the appropriate order. You know, they never did. Oh well.
This is my other self.
Ooh, this one's really tanky. I guess I will switch over to Alice. Baton pass over to Yusuke.
Let's go. I lend it.
I should have passed it over to Ryuji so he could use his colossal damage. Oh well. Okay, it's nearly halfway done. Down. What the heck? It's gonna charge. Sword stance.
Skill's pretty good.
Good job. Next attack will do. Next magic attack will be doubled. I will then raise the attack of everyone. I will then heal everyone.
I appreciate it. Thanks. Persona.
Alright, increase the accuracy. Ooh.
You did it, boss. Beat him up.
No. Oh.
Someone help him or he can't move.
I believe I have a Thaw Stone. There it is.
This one.
I'll use my persona.
Spread heal.
thou.
Oh.
Too slow.
All right, Queen! Support's on the way!
Oh, thanks for that little boost. Let me see.
I'm not done.
Yeah, my attack is still doubled, it's just not like rank 3 like it was before. Since it's magic attack. Here we go. There we go.
The path to the temple is open.
No more of that holy grail shit doing whatever it wants.
Let's go.
Okay.
Joker.
I'm not sensing any more enemies nearby, Joker. It's probably probably going to be our last chance to prep ourselves.
Indeed.
We can't lose now. Let us ensure that we do not have any regrets as we head towards the final battle. So yeah, let's head back down. Talk to Lavenza. You know, I always thought it was Lavienza. Lavienza. But there's no syllable, there's no vowel after the N to make the Enza. Alright, it's La V Enza. Just like straight, either the V is, do you want, never mind. Let's go in with Arda, because Arda has no downside. I would do that one. Actually, I might as well just go in with Lucifer, because spread almighty damage is probably going to be more useful. Morgana, Haru. Going in for one last time to see Igor.
You wish to view? You wish to? Is this acceptable? Then I wish you good luck.
Returning already? Yeah. I'm sure you'll be able to defeat the evil god. Best of luck.
I'll just add this.
One final save. Pure. Glyphot world. Okay. Shrine entrance. Huh. Wait, were all my teammates just standing here? Yep. Kind of makes sense. And here we go. Into the final boss. That thing is waiting up ahead. So most likely we have a final battle. Are you ready, Joker? Yeah.
Okay.
Guess that was a foolish question to ask. Well, come on.
Rebels who choose to deny the prison of regression. Why do you mere humans still dare oppose me?
Stop acting like you're some kind of god! You're just a treasure! Shut up and let us destroy you!
Fools! Do you still not understand? Your actions shall not save a single soul. How do you think it is that I became a god to begin with?
What is that supposed to mean?
The freedom not to choose. The freedom not to think. If every person pushed the burdens of their lives upon others, nobody would have to act for themselves. And who should be there to receive those burdens?
Are you saying that's you?
Precisely. Humanity itself wished for the Holy Grail to be a god that would rule over them. If you continue to reject that order, there will no longer be a place for you in this world.
And?
So you wish to reject me, even if it means foregoing praise from those you want to save.
We don't let what others think hold us down anymore!
That's right!
If you are not going to obey, then you shall suffer yet again. I shall bring down the hammer of judgment upon you who dare disrupt my world order.
Attempt to strike me.
Okay. Final boss. The Holy Grail.
I am the one who grants the
Stage 1.
desires of the masses. I give life to their voices. Fear me.
He's gonna keep healing himself, like...
If we don't do something about those blood-pumping supply line things, this'll never end. Our opponent knows that too, though. It'll try and stop us if we go straight for them. We'll need to send someone in to cut the lines. Then, while they're out, everyone else will have to keep attacking to distract the Holy Grail.
I'll cut those supply lines. Leave it to me. Smart decision.
Okay.
Go down.
Do this. We have to do enough damage. So he'll keep his eye on us. And considering that Morgana's doing the least amount of damage between any of us, it would...
The happiness of the populace rests in my regulation. Those who cannot understand must be eliminated.
It hasn't noticed me yet. I'll keep going. Just a little more.
Okay. We have to forego healing.
The masses that praise the Holy Grail are infinite. Their desires and power in turn grant me immortality.
I'll show you the real desires of the masses. I'm cutting them.
It worked! How's that?
I am no longer receiving the strength of the inmates. You repugnant rebels.
It can't heal itself anymore. This'll be a head-to-head fight from now on. Take it down.
Okay.
The enemy's charging. It's going to be a big one.
Hold on.
Okay. All of us is gonna guard besides Morgana. Because he has the... He's gotta be the one to heal. Stood the attack. Good job, Morgana. Didn't pass out.
I appreciate it. I'm very grateful. I'll use my persona.
I know what I'm gonna do.
Time to use this.
Damn it.
Joker's speed has been lowered. Here.
Accept your fate. Come. Ravage them.
See how much this does. 500? Okay. Okay. Yeah, that one's still gonna be the best one for us. Thank you. Charged and focused, so that's... Yeah, I'm like supercharged.
Never mind.
There.
1300. Okay.
Thank you so much. Persona.
It's now or never, and I've got to make my decision. This time could be my moment. If there's something right, you're a chance to fulfill.
Children of man.
That was a lot of damage from a physical attack. Okay, phase 1 done. And we got 30,000 money for some reason. Oh well.
Hey, we did get him, yeah?
Oracle. Oh. It's silent, but I don't know.
What the F is going on? This looks bad, you guys!
Could it be?
What's going on?
The Holy Grail in its entirety. Is this real?
Guys, pull it together!
Give me a break.
I am the administrator, born of the collective human unconscious. The god of control, Yaldabaoth.
This is crazy! It's like a building! It was already huge back when it was the Holy Grail!
The administrator must guide mankind toward proper development. And now that the foolishness of man has been proven, it is the administrator's duty to purge them.
You kidding? This is just some kind of rigged game you started!
The foolish masters merely spread indolent thoughts and force the progress of society backward. If left to humanity, the world would slowly meet its demise. Rehabilitation is impossible now.
That doesn't mean humans are evil, though.
Indeed, there are many upstanding citizens. However, they merely take the soul path before them. The act of making decisions is accompanied by nothing but pain. Even if a cliff of ruin lie ahead, These lemmings would march on without a second thought.
Bullshit! You're just forcing your selfish ideas on people!
For a god, you're pretty damn prejudiced.
If this is all for the sake of humanity, wouldn't being beaten by humans satisfy you?
I am the entity which governs this world. Its future depends wholly on my leadership. Those who dare defy this natural order shall be met with punishment raining down from the heavens.
That thing's on a totally different level.
Can we defeat something like him?
This is the best possible outcome. We're fighting against a god who's not holding anything back, right? What bigger target could there be for the Phantom Thieves to tackle? Although, it's still way too big for my liking.
All right, I'll give the navigation everything I've got.
We can do this if we all work together. Let's take him down!
Crowning our glory by defeating a god. Now that is true art. We basically just gotta beat that thing, right?
Man, you guys are the best, stupidest group I could ask for. I'm so glad I was able to be a part of your team.
Let's win this. 261 days has brought us to the final boss, the Yaldabaoth. The one of the Gnostic gods of creation, or like, how exactly does this work again? I like every single time I look into Gnostic stuff, I get really confused. So it's like, Okay, so Lucifer is gonna be our go-to in this fight, because Almighty, nothing really repels it. Like, some of them secretly are resistant to it, but it's never really stated. The main body... Whoops. Yeah, the main body isn't really resistant to anything. Well, it's heavily resistant to everything, but nothing in its repertoire is off the table. It will always take the attack. Good job. Okay, let's repeat.
Upon you the deadly sin of lust. You have no means of escape, humans. The insanity of mankind shall bring forth the demise.
So this one's going to be based off of Kamoshida. It's a gun.
It grew an arm? And it has a gun?
This is your punishment.
What is this attack? One of mankind's deadly sins? Don't let your guard down until we know what it does.
So it's going to be an ailment that is based off a gun of execution. So yeah, as you can see now, there's 2 items. I'll just slide over to Morningstar. Flex gun. So now we know that. That animation looked really weird. Let's... Yeah, let's give a carrot to Makoto. So Madarame.
You have no means of escape, humans. The fraudulence of mankind shall bring forth ruin.
It's a bell.
Another one! Does it have a bell? Be careful. We have no idea what it'll do.
Probably sonic damage.
He's doing a different attack. A different deadly sin. What's this all mean?
Yeah, so it's the exact same thing as Madarame's boss fight. Bell of Declaration. Okay.
Ravage them.
Yeah, I'm fine with doing spread, mostly because, as of right now, because I just block it, so... Let's keep doing non-physical, so we don't have to heal as much. Ooh. So Kanashiro. Oh, deadly sword.
A sword this time. Getting hit by that would be dangerous for sure.
Skill costs have been doubled.
It looks like this is how his main body attacks. He may keep switching up his moves. Let's be careful. Gluttony! Watch out when you use your personas!
I was wondering if I could actually use that special. So, I think the best thing for us to do right now would be, instead of actually using attacks, using the 150 items on the main body. As you can see, they're based off of the severe attacks. Oh good. She finally recovered. Skill cost returned to normal. Oh good. It's okay.
You're mine.
Okay, Bella's down. Gonna heal from Morgana, who is secretly our best healer. I mean, not secretly, we all know that, but like, I've been kind of just ignoring his healing potential and instead going for like physical damage. Not entirely sure why. No. I'm gonna hold off on doing physical attacks. So Futaba.
This one has a book. Don't let your guard down.
So it's a book. Why her? Why always her?
You have to try to calm down.
Ravage them.
Okay, the sword is down. Oh, I never read the sword. This one's Book of Commandments. Hmm. I think Wrath makes it so that you can't use non-physical, non-attacking moves. So this one's a Kumura. Oh, what a time to use that on someone else. Yeah, and so, yeah. Book is down. Where is it? This is like my one chance to actually use this for the entire reason why I bought them. Feeds them a bit and cures them of hunger. And since the gun was out, it made sense for us to not use Morgana. Okay. Manifest Bell, so this should be... So, Psy. Oh, I didn't mention it yet because I thought I mentioned it before, but that was actually in a... Why is it always her? So, envy is a weird thing in which I didn't actually realize how it worked because I always kept hitting. Envy is if anyone gets healed or buffed, she will attack them. So that's a bit mean. But I didn't notice this until the previous recording of this, that behind the glossy metallic wings that are supposed to look like angel wings, there was a second set of wings behind it, which basically is mementos, basically rolled up in its back. So it's like, oh. I think the bell. Yeah. So let's get rid of it. Manifest book. This should be... Yeah, so Shido. I noticed that he skips the sword again because of the way that Pride's thing works.
Pride, don't attack or you'll get countered instantly.
So, let's see if this works.
Okay.
I'm very grateful.
Alright, it's a special, so it's not going to work. Let me use another life stone on her.
Much obliged. If you attack now, you'll be countered. Be careful. Let's go. Sorry. Thank you so much.
Yeah, now she's gonna attack.
Hey, calm down.
Oh.
Here.
Heat Riser. Book returned to normal. Takaja to lower my stats. Okay. I'm gonna have more. Yeah, Morgana do the healing. Right. Well, yeah, let's just use spread physical instead then.
How's this?
Okay. And we almost don't have to use another SP healing item. Spread heal. If only I could actually use the cards on teammates, because that would have been so useful. Here it is, manifest all.
The abyss of the unconscious yearns for ultimate ruin.
So, mementos.
You have no means of escape, humans. Punishment shall strike you all as you pass through the gates of destruction.
Divine Apex, which is the ultimate move. Sword of Conviction, that's what it is. So, we have enough to take him out. Atomic Flare to the center.
Shall we? The enemy's charging. It's going to be a big one.
Ravage them!
Morgana gonna get the last hit? Nope. Oh, he did. Yeah, we defeated the boss.
This is the power that resists ruin.
Did we do it? No, not yet.
My control shall not bow down to ruin. My control is the ultimate truth of this world.
He's strong.
If you're really a god, you should be guiding humans to your ideals. You're destroying them because you can't do that, aren't you? So that you can flaunt your own existence. That's why you were observing us. You had to because the reaction of the masses worried you.
That sounds about right. I don't know how long you lived, but you're the perfect example of a pain-in-the-ass old man.
You find people like that everywhere.
What drivel?
What is this?
Damn it! I can't see anything!
Do you want to erase us from this world that much? Guys!
Since you've been forsaken by the world, there is nowhere that you can belong.
We can't lose like this!
If we lose, the world is... I need to get back up.
My strength.
I can't go on. Is this it?
Not even one sliver of unpredictability can be permitted under my control.
I guess it was impossible in the end. It was fun while it lasted, though. It's humans against a god, after all.
Do you hear the voices of the masses? They mock you for revolting against a god. Humans are not but clumps of desire. Logic dictates that a world filled with them will decline. The sin of rebelling against a god is severe. As punishment, you shall taste pain everlasting.
Not letting that happen.
The intent created from the dregs of human hope. It is impossible for a petty existence like you to overrule my precedent.
Human hope is a desire too. You better not underestimate it. The Phantom Thieves will yield to no one, no matter who they are. Even if only one of us remains, we'll get back up and fight to the very end. And we'll definitely take the world!
Kind of an odd syntax when it's not in Japanese, but sure. Okay, we'll go with that line.
Someone just disappeared.
What the hell? What's going on?
Do something, damn it! Aren't you the police? Please, you have to calm down. Sir, what's going on here?
The number you are trying to call is not reachable.
It's no use. Huh?
What was this again?
The Phantom Thieves?
Weren't the Phantom Thieves those...
They haven't given up yet.
Can they even do anything about a situation like this?
No, it's impossible. There's no way. risked their lives all this time! Damn it, you guys, snap out of it! When will you stop running from the truth?
Phantom thieves.
Yes, the Phantom Thieves!
Phantom thieves!
Phantom Thieves! Go, Phantom Thieves! Phantom Thieves! Phantom Thieves! Can you hear us?
Are you someone who's been charmed by the Phantom Thieves, too?
I sure am. Is the same true for you, too?
Pretty much. Looks like it's not just us, though.
I'm not letting you lose after getting this far. You better finish what you've started.
It may not look like it, but I've got high hopes for you guys. You better win this.
They'll win if I cheer them on? Then I'll cheer them on as much as they need. You've stolen the hearts of this many people. I won't let you lose. I can tell that you are all capable of standing up against any kind of fate.
You all are truly causing a revolution right now! Go!
Look forward and keep fighting! You taught me that after all! I cheered you guys on all this time, and I'll continue doing so here on out!
You are our last hope. I beg you, finish this.
That's you guys' fault. I don't know when to quit either. Get back up! Don't lose to that thing!
No matter what anyone says, I believe in you guys! Go for it, Phantom Thieves!
I'm counting on you, everyone. I will believe in you to the very end.
You hear that? Those are the voices of the humans you made fun of! No one wants you to rule over them! Isn't that right?
Why do they gotta word it like they're looking down on us?
But... they're cheering for us. Doesn't feel bad.
You don't have to tell us twice.
We won't let ourselves be erased! We're going all out, damn it!
God is the one who creates the world!
I've made up my mind. I will see my justice through for the sake of protecting what I care about. We're gonna. The same goes for you guys, too. If you've decided to take the world from him, don't compromise your ideals to the very end. Let's defeat him together!
Hey, God! Foolish humans are praying down there! They're praying there's no place for someone like you in this world!
Give that evil god his final warning!
We're saving this world. Yeah. Point.
So you have failed to harness the power. No matter how many prayers of those foolish masses come together.
What the?
Man, it's huge!
What an immense power! No way. Is it a persona?
I don't believe what I'm seeing! What is that? Is that the Phantom Thieves doing too? That's totally amazing! Keep it up, Phantom Thieves!
If there is a god of... Whoops, that fell. If there is a god of control, there must also be a god of... Well, they keep saying rebellion, but it's more of a god of freedom. Because that would be the counter to it. Yeah, it blocks almighty damage. I think one of those guys down there said, that thing looks raw.
I see. If a god plays naughty, then it's a demon lord's duty to punish him. What better way is there for a finale as a trickster? Joker, we're entrusting our strength and the people's hopes to you. Put an end to this!
I just realized that for some reason, the audio is now like really quiet in the scene, and I don't know when it got like that.
Pillage him! Satanael!
Yeah, so this is our New Game Plus persona, Sentinel. Sinful Shell. A bullet made from the 7 deadly sins that can pierce even a god.
Be gone.
Preposterous! You dare wrong the people's wishes?
Ow.
What power? It surpasses mine own. A god born from the wish of the masses.
It's quite the way to go out.
So this is the true trickster. Damn that Igor. It seems he wasn't spouting nonsense.
Look!
Ain't that a treasure? Right, Mona?
Thanks for everything, gang. Mona-chan? Mona? Humans have the power to change the world. They just forgot about that a bit.
Hey.
Thanks to you guys, I was able to complete my duty.
Everything was thanks to you. Wasn't it, Morgana?
Thanks for everything you've done, Morgana. You're truly the best teammate I've ever had.
I got to be useful for humans that I admired so much. Nothing could make me happier. This place will soon disappear, too. Time to go home.
The hell? What is this?
Looks like the rain stopped.
Hey guys! What?
So beautiful. Yeah.
My word.
Why is everything... The whole world is a product of cognition. Not just the metaverse. It can be freely remade. The same goes for you and everyone else.
Dude, Mona!
This can't be happening!
Soon a new world will come. One where mankind isn't held captive. The world will shine brightly as long as you hold hope in your hearts.
What's going to happen to you?
Remember, there's no such thing as the real world. What each person sees and feels, those are what shape reality. This is what gives the world infinite potential. Even if you feel that only darkness lies ahead, as long as you hold hands together, see it through as one, the world will never end. The world exists within all of you.
We're gonna...
Mona. The Metanav. It's gone. The Mementos must have disappeared too.
We can't see Mona anymore, can we?
Who knows?
It's fine. I already know the answer.
What are y'all so gloomy for? Mona would laugh at us for it.
That reminds me. What about the public? Were we able to change their hearts?
I'm gonna be late for my date!
All alone on Christmas, huh?
It's kinda hard to tell.
Aren't we going into the new year without a prime minister? Will this country be alright?
But there's no way we're getting Shido. There are tons of shady rumors about him, you know?
I wonder how things will go. I hope they go well.
Let's believe in the adults. Sis promised us, after all.
From here on out's the prosecutor's job, huh?
If we can't enter the metaverse, that means we've been relieved of being phantom thieves.
It feels a bit sad.
It's chilly!
It's snowing.
No wonder it's cold.
Is this what they call a white Christmas?
It's still Christmas Eve. Christmas. I completely forgot about it.
Anyhow, we'll have to see what happens for now. We should probably break for today. Let's meet at LeBlanc tomorrow, and have a final meeting on the situation.
Yeah, let's do that.
Hey! It'll be Christmas, so why don't we do a last celebration party?
I like the sound of that. There better not be anyone that's got plans already.
It's settled then.
Make sure you persuade Boss to let us reserve the store for the party.
Yeah, sure thing.
We're counting on you. Well then, see you all again tomorrow.
I'm worried about Sojiro, so I'm gonna head home. We should go home too.
I didn't expect to find the world's savior alone on Christmas Eve.
Oh, hey, Sai. How's it going?
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Yeah, sure.
First off, thank you for taking my request. With your actions, I can only hope that public opinion changes. It will change, won't it?
Guess we'll find out.
True. It was social reform on a scale no one has ever accomplished before. But I believe that it will. Shido confessed to a variety of crimes. We can arrest him on those charges. The problem lies in proving him guilty. It'd be difficult unless the correlation between the metaverse and the mental shutdowns is made. Akechi, who perpetrated those crimes, has gone missing. You're the only ones left who can testify. I'll be blunt. I want you to turn yourself in to the police.
Why is that?
Your testimony will be necessary in order to prove Shido guilty. However, that will mean placing you on center stage. You'll be treated as a hero who saved this country, but there's no way that the police or the public prosecutors will let that slide. They'll lose face to you and the Phantom Thieves.
Fair.
If that happens, there's no telling what they'll do to you or your teammates. There's even the possibility that they'll fabricate a crime and move to arrest you all.
Okay, that's a lot less fair.
If you turn yourself into the police, you'll definitely be arrested. And there's your past record. The police and prosecution will strike there. They'll treat your arrest as grave misconduct and revoke your probation. You'll most likely be sent to juvenile hall and placed in solitary confinement. Be content as long as they get a testimony without the Phantom Thieves being hailed as heroes. That should guarantee the safety of your teammates. Or rather, I'll make sure it's guaranteed. I'll close all the cases surrounding Shido. I intend to expose them all. It's to prevent society from becoming distorted again. That's what you want too, isn't it?
We succeeded in changing not only Shido's heart, but the general public as well. The cognitive metaverse has disappeared too, along with the malevolent god controlling it. However, sounds like my testimony is necessary for them to find Shido guilty, and there's no knowing what the police will do. They'd never let me become the hero of the story. Having said that, my testimony would at least keep my teammates safe. They know I was acting out of line while under probation. This might be the only way to ensure all of our efforts don't go to waste.
This is almost like a final deal between the two of us. I'll ask you once more. I'd like for you to turn yourself into the police, of your own accord.
For the safety of my teammates.
Thank you. I had a feeling you'd say that. Leave the rest to us. All right, let's go.
I've had something like stuck in my throat for like 3 weeks now. Huh, message. Seems to be an invite to spend some time together. Something wrong? I just need a little bit more time. Very well. You can turn yourself in tomorrow morning. I know that I should hold back feelings like this given our situation, but it's Christmas Eve and I want to spend time together with you. Do you think we could walk around the city a bit and then head back to your room? Yeah, sure. Sounds great. Thank you. I'll be over at Shibuya now. Let's meet up in front of the station. Oh, how nice. I'm already there. I've got like so many cards on my desk right now because of the stream I did earlier. Makara and I rode on the snowy Shibuya streets for quite some time.
Everywhere is quite crowded during the Christmas season. Plus, all the couples look so happy together.
Well, we can't lose them.
Oh, come on. So, what should we do now? We're finally alone together. This isn't any different than usual, is it?
You make every moment special.
How can you say that with a straight face?
I won't be able to see her again after tomorrow. So we spent a long time talking.
Oh, yes. Here. It's a present for you.
Cool. I need a wristwatch.
I hope you like it.
Thank you, it's wonderful.
Handle it with care. I don't mean to change the subject so suddenly.
Uh-oh.
But my sister has been handling the Shido case. Seems like she's run into some trouble. I'm not quite sure on what, though. All she's told me is that they're having a hard time getting people to testify against him. I trust my sister, and I'm sure she'll do her job well, but it's a little scary, not knowing what might happen.
If that happens, there's no telling what they'll do to you or your teammates. There's even the possibility that they'll fabricate a crime and move to arrest you all.
I have to turn myself in to make sure Makoto stays safe. But telling her about it would only cause her to panic.
What's wrong?
It's nothing.
I'm sorry for bringing up such a strange topic. On Christmas Eve, no less. I'll be going now.
Be careful out there.
I will. Hey. You're keeping something from me, aren't you? Never mind. Good night.
I made her worry. Even so, this is the only way.
The public prosecutor's office finally decided today to break its long-standing silence. It seems there was consensus to try Representative Shido for the countless crimes he confessed. Furthermore, many demands have been made for Representative Shido to resign from his public position. Nationwide protests have begun in support of holding new elections, and an internet proposal has...
I'm surprised so much changed in just one night. It's pretty impressive. But the kids...
Merry Christmas! Huh? Why do you look so down? What are you crying about, Futaba? You guys get in a fight or something?
Hey, Ryuji.
What's up with this gloomy vibe? Where's our guy?
Mako-chan, what's wrong?
It's okay. I'll explain.
What the hell? I don't comprehend. The hero who saved this nation is now living in juvenile hall?
It's just how the system works. Don't let it get to you.
I did my best to discuss the options, but nothing I said could change the outcome.
Damn it! This can't be happening!
Are we supposed to just agree to this? I can't do that! Me neither.
I must object as well.
Wanting to interrogate him makes sense, but the measures following were questionable at best.
All that crap about his record and probation was bullshit! He didn't do any of that!
Won't everything just cancel out if Shido tells the whole truth?
That won't be enough. Remember what my sister said before? In order to overturn a sentence, you need definitive evidence that proves the subject's innocence.
Evidence? How are we gonna find anything like that? I mean... the police were in on all that crap too. So any proof they got's probably been destroyed. Futaba, is there any way you can use your computer to find information?
I'll do what I can, but don't put too much faith in it. It's not some kind of almighty device.
The metaverse doesn't exist anymore either. Boss, can't you think of another means by which we can help him? I wonder what Mona-chan would say if he were here right now.
He'd likely laugh and tell us how foolish we all are.
And he would say it in that high and mighty tone of his.
That guy was real annoying. Now that he's gone, it feels... You know, guess we really did count on him a lot.
The hope of humanity.
I wish I could do something to help our leader.
Hey! Morgana'd be ashamed of us sitting around here moping like this. Honestly, I don't know what we should do. But if we give up, we'll never save him. Didn't he save all of you? If we aren't gonna act now, when will we? We gotta do something!
Yeah, now's not the time to be hanging our heads.
What can we do without using the metaverse?
Maybe we'll be able to find something if we search around.
Let's just calm down and think about it. We've escaped death countless times before. There's no doubt we can do this.
That's right. Let's go!
We're gonna save our leader, no matter what it takes!
Of course!
All right.
I just noticed that none of that was voice acted. 1 second. We'll now begin the interrogation. You acted as the leader of the fam thieves that undermined our society. Is that correct? We saved it. Doesn't matter what you were doing. What you thought you were doing doesn't matter now. Moving on. As the leader of the fam thieves, you committed a number of crimes. Illegal entry into the Madarame residence, consumer foods, and destruction of property. And the broadcast signal intrusion the other day was in violation of the radio law. There are some other infractions as well. On top of all that, you have a past history of crime, correct? Transport to the juvenile hall has been decided. We will transfer you in the coming days.